Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Shaylin, and in today's video, I'm bringing you babes a fall fashion trends video. I know y'all looking at me like, girl, you in this tank top, it's hot outside. Why are we talking about fall already? Girl, fall is the fly girl season, okay baby? So you gotta get your pieces now before they are gone. So I figured I would share with you babes what I believe to be the fall fashion trends this year. I'm gathering this from runway shows, magazines, and honestly just what I'm seeing when I'm online shopping or shopping in person. So y'all, let's not waste no more time. Let's jump right into these fall fashion trends. So I have all of my fall fashion trends on my phone, and I'm gonna pop up pictures on screen so you guys can also kind of get a vibe of the items and things that I'm talking about. I'm also gonna link down below some of my personal pics of these items that I want to buy or I've already purchased. Baby, if you know me, you know me, okay? Let's go ahead and get into the first fashion trend, which is suede. I feel like suede is a trend every season, you guys. Honestly, picking up suede pieces is just a no-brainer because it rarely goes out of style, but there are some falls where I feel like it's just completely taken over, and I definitely feel like this is one of those fall seasons. We're seeing it not only in jackets and boots, but we're seeing a lot of it in bags. We're also seeing it in pants. I've even seen like suede suits. Girl, suede from top to bottom. I absolutely love suede. I feel like you can incorporate suede in whatever way fits your style, whether that be a suede boot or some sort of suede trench coat or suede bomber jacket, or even just a slouchy suede bag would be really cute as well. But I 100% recommend adding at least one suede item to your wardrobe. Suede is definitely an item that you do have to be a little bit more delicate with. You don't want to wear it in the rain. You have to be careful with your lotions, your oils, and your perfumes, girl. So do with that information what you will, because I done messed up a couple suede items, but nonetheless, I'm gonna keep buying them. I'm not gonna lie to ya. Okay, if it was me personally, I would opt for a suede boot, a suede coat, or a suede bag. And I'm not gonna lie, I have all three, and I think all three are a necessity, okay? Like literally a necessity. One thing I've also noticed is suede sneakers being a thing as well. Haven't really seen this in the past years, but you see it with a lot of designer brands like Miu Miu's, and then of course a lot of people are making dupes based off of these. So I do really feel like suede sneakers is also a thing as well. So if you are a more streetwear girly, casual girly, then maybe you can pick up some suede sneakers instead. The next fall fashion trend is definitely funnel neck coats. I have been seeing this all over. It has been literally shoved down my throat this year, and I'm not mad at it. I love me a good funnel neck coat. And so basically a funnel neck, it just hits really high on the neckline. I've seen this done in denim. I've seen this done in suede. I've seen this done in leather. There's just so many different ways, but all you're seeing with jackets is that funnel neck and really making it stay up and making it visible, if that makes sense. Like, you know, sometimes you have jackets where it's a funnel neck, but you don't really leave it up that way. No, leaving it up is 100% the trend. I personally love this. I love outerwear. I think a funnel neck is really chic. The only downside to a funnel neck is if you're a girly like me who wears makeup or SPF, it can sometimes mess up the collar of whatever you're wearing. So just keep that in mind when you're picking up colors and materials and things like that. But I love a funnel neck coat. I just think it is so chic, so elevated, and it's a way to kind of jazz up like your basic leather jacket, add a little bit more chicness, a little bit more edginess. So I absolutely love this trend. It's a must for me. The next fall fashion trend is definitely belts, okay? And when I say belts, I mean belts on belts on belts, okay? I've seen layered belts. Like layered belts is very much so on trend, where you take multiple belts and wear them with an outfit. I've also seen a lot of statement belts. I feel like we're really getting out of that more minimal type of style, and this is the year of like a maximalist. Is that the word? A maximalist? Yeah. I hope that's the word, okay? So if you're a Maxinista, and I'm not talking about TJ Maxx, okay? This is your season to shine, okay? The accessories are very bold, very statement. So even as far as if you don't like the layered belt look, also a very wide belt is also very much so on trend. I've also seen a lot of like layered chain belts as well. I think this is a nice way to accessorize a super basic outfit. Y'all know me, I love to wear very toned down casual outfits, and I really like my accessories to do the talking. So I am am gonna experiment with like the larger belts, and I really also wanna experiment with the layered belt type of situation. I just gotta figure out what kind of belts I wanna get, because I feel like you have to make sure the belts kind of go together, but they're not all the same, if that makes sense. So I'm really loving this trend. I think it's a fun way to jazz up your outfit, add some interest, and of course, girls, cinch that waist, okay, baby, because a cinched waist gonna get me every time. The next fall fashion trend is barrel style pants. And this is not just jeans. I'm also seeing barrel style sweatpants, barrel style trousers. I was such a hater of this trend, y'all. And I think it's maybe because I am short. I just felt like it made me look bow-legged. I didn't like it. I actually ordered another pair of barrel jeans, and I'm hoping that they work out for me and they look a little bit better than the other ones that I tried on. But when I tried those on, y'all loved them on me, which is so funny. But I just felt like they looked so weird and awkward on me. But unfortunately, this trend is not going anywhere. So I'm gonna give it another go, okay? I was literally in Zara today, and I literally saw some barrel trousers, and they just looked so stunning and so chic. So you can kind of experiment with whatever type of bottoms that you want to, but this barrel style pant is really on trend. This balloon oversized type of pant is very on trend, whether it be in denim, whether it be in satin. Like, I've seen it in so many different materials, and it just looks so good, so chic, and it's something about it that's elevated but also still very much so relaxed. So I absolutely love this trend on other people. I want to love it on me, which is why I'm trying other variations, but girl, I don't know, we shall see, okay? The next fall fashion trend is 100% jorts, okay? Jorts are not going anywhere. I feel like jorts were very big this summer, but we are also going to carry them into the fall. We're just going to add a boot, okay? A boot is going to automatically make the outfit look fall. Put your short shorts away, baby. We are not on that no more, baby. The longer short, the better, okay? I've even seen sweatpants jorts, which are also really cute as well. It's a more casual, effortless type of look. Also, the suit jorts are also very cute as well. They're like a longer style, tailored type of pant, which I think is a little bit more elevated. So say you don't want to wear denim, you want to wear something a little bit more dressier, you can go with that as well. I absolutely love this trend. I think it's super chic, super sophisticated, and it definitely like gives sexy, but in like almost like sort of a modest way, because you're not really showing too much of your body. And it's just, I love it. Like, I really love it. As someone who's short, I thought I would hate jorts, but I actually do really like them. I just personally prefer them on me with a heel. I would never wear a jort with like a sneaker or anything like that. I just don't feel like it does anything for me. It doesn't help my legs to look longer. In fact, it makes me look shorter, but I do love a good jort. You can pick a length that suits you. They do have petite lengths if you are short like me, so that way, girl, they don't look like capris on you. But jorts, 100%, I recommend them in a light wash, a dark wash. Again, you can experiment with different materials such as corduroy, suede, I've even seen, and again, like the regular suiting type of shorts. Love this trend. All you need is a good boot and you are good to go. The next trend, I really don't know how I feel about this trend, but it is cow print. I keep seeing it everywhere. I see it in shoes, I see it in jackets, I've seen it in pants, and I really just don't know how to feel about it. When I see it on other people, I like it, but for me personally, I really try to think, is this a piece that I'm going to wear in the next couple of years, whether it's trendy or not? And I just don't feel like cow print is that for me personally. Maybe I will experiment with it a little bit, but if I do experiment with it, it'll definitely be like a more affordable option in my personal opinion, because this is one of those trends where I'm just not sure that it's going to have the longevity in my particular wardrobe. I saw these really cute Schutz boots, and they're in like this cowhide material, very cute. If I'm spending that much money on a boot, baby, I need to love this print, okay? I need to love it, okay? And there's different variations, different colors when it comes to the cowhide. You can kind of pick whatever variation suits you, but I don't know, y'all let me know what y'all think about this trend. Do you think it's timeless, or do you think it's one of those trends that nobody's gonna be wearing in the next 2 years? The next fall fashion trend is striped polos, like this kind of rugby style of polo. I think it's super cute. I don't own anything like that, so for me personally, I will pick up a more affordable option. I don't know how I feel about stripes on me, to be 100% honest. I feel like this 100% came from Miu Miu. The Miu Miu striped shirts, polos are going crazy right now, so other brands are making variations of them. I've seen them at Zara, I've seen them so many different places where you can get them and kind of experiment with this trend. I've seen people kind of dress it up. I've seen people kind of dress it down. There's just so many different ways to wear this trend. If you are a stripes person, here is your time to shine. If you are a more streetwear, casual girly, this is a more laid back, relaxed type of piece. People are typically also wearing them more oversized, but I even think this is really cute in a more fitted look. I found a couple that are more fitted, more tailored. So if that's more your style, you can also kind of experiment with it. Stripes are on trend, period. So whether you like the rugby style, like the super oversized slouchy look, or you like the more tighter fit, stripes is the way to go. I definitely think the kind of multicolored stripe is definitely on trend. I wouldn't do like a plain black and white or a navy and white. I mean, it's safe, but that's not really what I'm seeing trend wise. It's more colorful, a mix of colors. I do want to experiment with this, but again, this is something I would go more affordable because I just don't really know how I feel about stripes on me. It's not something I commonly pick up or wear, but I do want to experiment with this trend and kind of see how I can kind of make it my own. The next fall fashion trend is statement jewelry. So just like we have statement belts, we are in the era of statement jewelry, like chunky necklaces, chunky bangles. Like I said, this is for our maximist, okay? The girlies who love to layer on 6-7 necklaces, it is your time to shine. The chunkier, the better. We are getting away from super dainty pieces. Me personally, if I want to wear a dainty piece, I'm more a dainty piece, okay? But we are more in that element of chunkier jewelry, very in your face, letting the jewelry kind of be the outfit. So I am gonna go ahead and invest in a couple more like chunkier jewelry pieces. I feel like I could definitely use a couple more, especially when it comes to necklaces and earrings and things like that. I also love bangles. So this is the time to pull out all of your chunky bangles, whether that be wooden bangles for like the texture or different colors, like whatever suits you, but the chunkier the better is definitely what is on trend this season. The next fall fashion trend is large bags. Okay, the mini bags are taking a back seat. I love me a good mini bag, but I love when big bags are on trend because I just feel like big bags are practical. Typically as a girl, you need to carry multiple things, and so a mini bag just don't cut it sometimes. So big bags are really in, and honestly, the bigger and the slouchier, the better, okay? Structure bags are still a thing, but I'm noticing a more slouchy, relaxed feel type of bag. If you can get it in like a suede material, that's even better because you're crossing off two of the trends. But I just love the idea of a big slouchy bag. Think kind of Bottega, like very relaxed, woven or suede. Love, love, love this trend. There's so many affordable options at like ASOS, H&M, TJ Maxx. There's so many different variations of this bag. You can kind of find a shape that kind of suits you, or even get a clutch, a shoulder bag. Just make sure it's big, slouchy, and oversized, girl, and you're good to go. The next fall fashion trend is a slouchy boots, okay? The slouchier the boots, the better. I also seen people call this style pirate boots. I just don't like that terminology. I don't know why we would call that, because I don't want to look like a pirate and I don't want to be referring to something that I'm wearing as pirate-like, okay? But I love a good slouchy boot. A good example of this is Gia Borghini boots. These are on the higher, more expensive end, of course, but I have loved these boots for years, and this is literally their time to shine. Even though for me, this is a timeless boot, but for others, you know, it might be the boot that they pick up this season. So definitely recommend a slouchy boot. You can also get this in suede, or you can get it in a leather type of material, whatever kind of fits your style. I definitely love a good slouchy boot. It's just so effortless, so chic, and there's just so many different ways that you can wear a slouchy boot. I just love a slouchy boot with a pant tucked into it. I just think amazing, like literally amazing. Slouchy boots also look really good with jorts, so these are things that you can wear with that as well. So yeah, slouchy boots, this is their time to shine. Get you a pair. If you are not sure how you feel about slouchy boots, I definitely recommend picking up a more affordable pair, trying it out and seeing what you think. Just get into the slouch, okay? I love that the fall fashion is slouchy. It's oversized this year. It's very relaxed, but at the same time, it's like, give me the chunky accessories, give me the big bags, give me the belt. I'm here for it and I'm obsessed with it. The next fall fashion trend is lace. Now, I don't know how I feel about this trend because I am not a super lace girly, but pretty much incorporating lace. So we're seeing a lot of lace skirts or lace peeking through like a top, or I've even seen people wear like a lace long sleeve and it kind of like peeks out on their sleeves and their wrists. Me personally, I'm just not a super big lace girly, so I don't know how much I'll experiment with this trend. If I do, like I said, I'll try a more affordable route. I wouldn't invest a ton of money into this personally, but if you have little lacy tops or little lacy dresses, you're able to bring those into the fall season with you, because there is a lot of like romantic style outfits that I've been noticing. Like I've been seeing some ruffles, some peplum, and I've been seeing a lot of lace. So to me, that's very romantic. So if you're into that, great. This is for my like super girly girls, in my opinion. Of course, you can incorporate this into any style, but if you are a super girly girl, this is your time to shine. I personally love me a good little peplum top, like cinching that waist, baby. That's not on my list, but it should be, okay? A peplum top, I've seen so many of them. I've even seen peplum cardigans, or even the cinched waist blazers. Like cinched waist, strong shoulders are in this season, okay? That is all of my fall fashion trends. If you babes enjoyed this video, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Also, leave me a comment down below and let me know which fall fashion trends you are going to try out this year and which ones you are gonna sit out because they are just not your vibe. But I love you babes so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.